Moon Mondays, the Aquarius new moon is coming our way this week with Pluto and Mercury getting in on the action. Lots of spacious, intellectual, consciousness provoking awareness energy at our fingertips this week. Try to stay out of your head solely and feel into the shadow of checking out even just for a minute, right? That's the shadow side of Aquarius. And that's what Pluto wants to help us see. Dip your toe in and see what you notice is coming up for you, like just for a moment before you check out, right? Then you can binge watch your favorite show while snacking on cookies or drinking wine or whatever is your jam. Unleash your feminine power with astrology and unlock your full potential. I'm Sheridan, your astrology life coach, here with this week's woman-centered insights. Today, the moon is in Capricorn, its last sign before heading into Aquarius to meet with the sun for the new moon on Wednesday. Mercury gets in on the Aquarius party tomorrow, Tuesday, bringing in a lot of mental thinking, getting into our heads energy. The sun is still near Pluto, and as the moon and Mercury enter Aquarius, they too align with Pluto. So lots is happening around Pluto this week, yet again. There is this interesting juxtaposition of mental energies, Aquarius and Mercury, with healing the shadow Pluto. So, what is the shadow of Aquarius? One idea is ejecting from our bodies into our heads and beyond, right? The gifts of Aquarius, on the flip side, are getting perspective, seeing the bigger picture so we can understand better. Increasing our awareness is always Aquarius's guiding light. On Wednesday, we have the Aquarius new moon, and the new moon cycle begins again, right? It's that time to listen inside for what is calling to you the most right now. What area of your life is demanding your attention and focus? That's the areas to set your new moon intention around. It's great if it is in service to your solstice vision, but remember that vision will change and grow as you do. It's been a month since the solstice, and you may already be feeling a need to shift some part of your vision. So listen to that. Let whatever is calling to you at this new moon support your larger vision in some way. And it doesn't have to be all like huge and altruistic, right? Cleaning up that pile of junk in the corner could be just the spark you need to get moving. On Thursday, Uranus goes direct, ending its retrograde cycle, moving more quickly now towards its change of signs from Taurus into Gemini in July, right? We're in the final months of Uranus in Taurus, and Uranus offers us the ability to do things differently than we have done before. Being in Taurus, right? Uranus being in Taurus grounds that cosmic Uranus energy of change into the body. So, are there any changes you want to make within your body right now? That can inform your new moon intention and your larger solstice vision, both. The moon enters Pisces on Thursday as well, so you may feel your emotions getting activated. What does the moon entering a water sign feel like for you? I always encourage you, right? Astrology is about increasing our awareness, and your experience of the astrology might not be the same as mine. So don't be limited by what I say. Feel into what the astrology, the changing energy offers you. How does it increase your Aquarius awareness, right? So one of the best ways to start is the element that the moon is in. So what does it feel like when the moon moves into a water sign versus a fire sign, which is where it's going next, right? Or you can also look at what house, where is this action happening in your chart? That's another way you can kind of start to tune into, okay, the moon is activating this part of my chart for these few days. what am I getting from that, right? It's just a way to start tuning into you. And that's the whole point from my perspective. So Pisces, right? The moon in Pisces, Pisces sits in my 8th house. So that can bring up going deeper, which is what the 8th house is all about, with whatever I'm feeling for me, right? And then Pisces can really lend itself to taking that even further, right? Because water signs can be a lot about what we're feeling, that feeling realm of the world. On Saturday, the new moon meets with Venus, which is like one of the most amazing things to see in the sky. And we pass through the crown chakra gate, following the oldest story we have written in the world. So that's something, right? This is an inspiring sight to behold. So my sky viewing challenge to you this week is to go outside on Saturday night, if you have clear skies, and see that little baby crescent moon near Venus in the western sky shortly after the sun sets. Feel into your connection with the divine feminine through your crown chakra, right? This is that meeting of Venus, divine feminine, the crescent moon, the oldest story we have about the goddess Inanna, and the crown chakra. This is the month to cultivate that connection consciously with our Pisces, Venus, and moon together, right? Venus and the moon in Pisces hearts. Pisces is all about the heart. So later on Saturday, the moon will enter Aquarius. Aries. The moon will move from Pisces into Aries. And we have the popular time to celebrate Imbolc, that Celtic cross-quarter holy day, in the Northern Hemisphere, at least, right, on Sunday. Aquarius is the cross-quarter sign of the zodiac that brings us to the midpoint between the solstice and the equinox. And I'll speak more about this next week when the sun is reaching the halfway point of Aquarius, which is the exact midpoint cross-quarter celebration of the sun. So here's some astro aromatherapy for all the plant lovers out there. All of the blossom flower essences like jasmine or neroli, the flower of the orange tree, are wonderful essences to support our crown chakras and our communion with the divine feminine. I mean, they just literally smell divine. All right. And lastly, if you're sick of feeling stuck and are yearning for Uranus-inspired change in your life with ease, I invite you to join us in Moon Sister Circle. You can learn more at my website, sheridansemple.com, or click the link below. Comment, ask me questions, and like below if you feel so inspired. Thanks for watching, and I wish you an empowered feminine week.